Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing what I think is the correct and best version of SIMIC Toxic in Ranked Standard. There are a couple issues with what people are doing today. First off, if you just look at the stats on untapped.gg, the current win rate from Platinum to Mythic with SIMIC Toxic is 47%. Well under 50%. I don't know if you guys hate this deck and you come up against it and you think it's OP, but the stats show it actually does not win that often. Whether that's because people aren't piloting it correctly or they don't have correct deck construction, I'm not 100% sure, but I do think there are definitely some deck construction things that people are definitely doing wrong. Number one being playing March of Burgeoning Life. This is basically only good if you have both it and the Rot Priest in your opening hand to start the game. And if you do, it's pretty cool. You play the Rot Priest and then maybe turn 2, you get to get the other Rot Priest out. And then you're like, all right, I've got these guys out and we can pop off from here. But if the way you are planning to win the game is by having your opening hand contain 2 different cards and they have to combo off to make it all work and they can't get removed on time and that's your whole game plan, that's not a very consistent game plan. So I don't think... I'm just going to straight up say you should not run this card. And in fact, the stats on Untapped.gg that say that even though the win rate of the deck is 47%, people who are playing this are experiencing an even lower win rate of like 46%. So I don't think you should be playing this card. The other mistake I see people making is playing the Bloated Contaminator. It's just too expensive for what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get some cheap creatures down and then protect them and pump them up via all our, shore up, slip out the back, safekeeping, Tyvar Stand, etc. And having a 3-drop in here just doesn't quite fit what you want to do. And the reason people are playing this is because they're going all in on the Rot Priest and want to run the Toxic plan as the main win con. But how I think you should run the deck is not with Toxic as the main win con. In fact, there already was a very strong or solidly strong Simic tempo deck before Toxic even became a thing, basically playing all these cards, and we had Delver of Secrets in there instead of the Rot Priest, and it was the same strategy. You plop down some cheap creatures that have flying, make them unblockable, swing in, draw a bunch of cards, and just go for the win that way. So the only thing we need to do is just take out the Delver, which honestly wasn't an amazing fit. If you're running 20 lands, 20 creatures, and 20 non-creatures, then Delver only flips a third of the time anyway. So we pop out Delver, and now we have the Rot Priest in there, and now we just have this extra little way to win, which is extremely powerful, right? Nobody disagrees that Rot Priest is extremely powerful, especially on 1, and probably better than the Delver, even if that takes away a little bit from our damage win con. And so now we're just playing the same game where we definitely can win just via damage by pumping these up. And in fact, Tyvar Stand goes a long way towards that effort. We previously had Giant's Growth in here, a little +3/+3 action, and in some cases that's probably better, but the ability to just go way over the top of Tyvar Stand later in the game and just sneak through for lethal is definitely an upgrade via the damage perspective. And then if it comes out that, turn 1 we play Rot Priest, then maybe instead of going for damage, we go for the Toxic win. But I don't think, if you want to get the highest win rate with this deck, I don't think you need to be going all in the Toxic plan. I don't think you should be playing March of Burgeoning Life, and I don't think you need the Bloated Contaminator in there. Just keep it low to the ground, mean and green, and get the job done. So, one more comment. I forgot in one of the games, this thing is only unblockable if you're attacking alone, so don't forget that. Anyway, enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. This is actually okay. We can keep this. Let's see if we play out the Rot Priest on 1, or we're afraid. And we have other creatures. I think we can actually go for it here. Because next turn's a tap land. We can just hold Tamiyo Safekeeping, but we'll see if they just insta-remove it now. Could also be soldiers, just don't know. But I'm more okay with this because we have the Drake to follow up if we need it. Odawara. Denick, alright. We survived the first and we hit the next land. It is green though. So I think we're just dropping you and doing nothing this turn. Okay. Yep, no attacks. Could have actually played the Forest because we can get the Cascade and untap next turn. Then we could hold double Tamiyo Safekeeping against double removal. That would have been a bit better. Rafine, okay. Connive. Could give Indestructible and block, but I don't think that's the play yet. I think we want to get the Drake out this turn. No blocks. Alright, down to 17. My move. Security bypass. I think we want to play out the Drake this turn. No attacks. End here. Tap land. Now this deck doesn't always have a ton of space for removal. Besides Aganjos. And maybe, I forget that 3-mana removal spell. It's like Void Rend that can't be countered. Okay, I think we let this go, though. and then next turn begin the assault. Been a tap land. Okay, 1 damage, no problem. No blocks. Down to 16. That's all for their turn. Could have removal, maybe not, not sure. Can start with a security bypass here. On the Drake. Triggers. Get the Drake, draw another land, okay. Can then swing with the Drake next. I doubt we need the next land down. It's probably okay to play, just in case for some reason we need Tamiyo safekeeping. Swing here. Okay. Eat the damage, we connive. I think we drop off the Shredder here. I don't think we need that. Everything else is pretty good. We like targeting. And even land is okay at this point. Cycle the tower, okay. Hold open several protection spells. They haven't put a lot of damage pressure on us yet. We can still pop off with the Rot Priest at some point. Lower into the 3rd path. Straight up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Okay, I don't think we can actually stop that. I don't think phasing out the Drake helps the enchantment. I guess I don't actually know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it does not. So, I guess we let that go. Okay, connive. Whoa. Weird animation. Game couldn't figure out where to send that card. 2 blockers. I think we'll take a jump here and give it, Indestructible's fine. Okay. We'll slip you out the back. Trigger the Rot Priest. Up to 2 poison. Try to Aganja in response. Do they have 2 Aganjas? That'd be rough. Okay. We'll try this. No, they don't have 2 Aganjas. Alright, good for us. Shore up. I think we want to be drawing a little bit more than we are. I'm okay to use this now. We don't have 1 blue open. We have the next land. Yeah, this is fine. Let's start here. Okay. Target, target. Went up to 4 poison. Can't quite get all the way this turn. I think we'll attempt to attack with this. No need to attack with the Drake. I don't think we're going to win via damage. Let's see if they eat it or trade off the Lauren, because I kind of think they should block with the Lauren here. Yeah. So be it. Yep. Play out the land. Hold everything else. 2 attackers. Yep. We are giving them the chance to connive and dig into something better, but we have lots of protection open, so I'm not crazy concerned about it. Okay, been 2 lands. Doesn't get any stronger. 2 blockers. Can absorb most of the damage here. Sadly, we don't have the ability to make it big enough to kill this thing because we used the shore up earlier, but that's okay. 2 blockers. And I think we'll take the slip out the back, I guess. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Target here. Poison draw. Okay, more land. Getting a little bit too much land at this point. Down to 13. Okay. They use their full timer pass to us. We draw into the next Rot Priest. Definitely play you out first. And I think we'll target the Drake with the safekeeping. And get the double triggers off. Okay, we can draw again here. And still target 2 things. Confirm. Target the Drake. Trigger, trigger. Went up to 9. And then we just have March for the win. Is there anything I could do to stop this? They could flash him Wandering Emperor. They could Aganjo in response. We target. I think we're okay here. Let's force the matter. Nope, down to 10. Okay. Yeah, that's tough for them because they're gaining life every turn, but we have this weird win con. We don't need to pick off their life. We can just win via poison counters, so... Deck strong. On the play with the Storm Chaser. You can definitely keep this. Starting on blue is fine. So the question is, do we slam Drake on 2 or wait till 3? Kind of depends what they're playing. Against mono red. Epicure. Could be more Rakdos. We'll see. I don't think we play out the Drake this turn, though. Shredder's fine. Let's deploy the Shredder and see if they want to burn removal there. Totally fine with that. No blocks? I mean, it's fine. We can keep the Shredder around. I don't mind taking 1 point of damage in case they really want to play with Fire It. Kumano, another point, down to 17. And Phoenix Chick after the fact. Okay. We probably discard one of the lands here. I don't think we even need this to be a 2/4 per se. I like both our protection spells. Okay, let's bin an island here, I guess. Backup Shredder. I think we're going Drake, though, this turn. And if we had to pick between our protection spells, I think we'd go slip out the back. So let's get the Drake down and leave back the Shredder to block. I mean, it seemed like they were implying they had Play with Fire, and they were going to trade the Epicure and Play with Fire. So we don't have to block here. 2 attackers. Attack with both. Yeah, it seems like they really do want to play with Fire, the Shredder. I think we just take 2. We're not under insane pressure just yet. Okay. Down to 15. Let's see if they have 2 removal spells here. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. A little bit more mid-rangey. Interesting. Opponent has tapped out. I think we'll take the draw. And we might as well make the Drake a little bit bigger. Okay. Draw into land. Okay. Well. I think we'll take some blocks this turn. The Drake might be able to get in there just fine, though. I think let's hold everyone back. Okay, into here. We could block the Goblin Shaman with the Drake and give it hexproof, and then also slip out the back if needed. They draw discards. They have a chance to hit all the removal they need here. They keep everything. Okay. Mechanized Warfare. Interesting. They can still go land after combat, so don't forget that. Just you guys. Okay. They make the treasure. Ah, I see. So they'll have enough mana no matter what. I think we just block with the Drake. And then target it with something. Try to slip out the back here again. Yep, they go with Play with Fire. But now it'll have... And they double spell, which is interesting. So we get both of these triggers first. Land will drop off. Take the next trigger. Sure, we'll drop off the island here. Alright. Now give it hexproof. Okay. Resolve. Okay, back up Drake. Drop off more lands. Shore up. I think we drop off more land here. Rot Priest is good. Okay. Down to 14. I think we go Rot Priest security bypass on the Drake. Let's make sure. How's the auto tapper doing here? I'd rather leave... I guess shore up is fine. Okay. Let's just do it like this. Get our poison counters going. Combat research is good. Rot Priest is also good. I think we drop off the backup Drake here. Tyvar Stam, we don't have the green mana for it. Everything else is very good here. Okay, to combat. Still holding open shore up. When it drops to 16, they're only at 1 poison, but we now have some insane draw power. We need shore up. I think we drop off 1 research and keep the Rot Priest and shore up. That's all for this turn. Okay. They flip the Fable. We've got some decent 2/4 blockers now. That's pretty annoying for them, and we're happy to trade off both Shredders. At this point, our win con is Drake plus Rot Priest. 4th land. Another Fable, okay. Not scary yet. 2 attackers. Attack with everyone. So they can have Lightning Strike here. And Lightning Strike would deal 4 damage. So we want to keep the Drake around. So I think we're just taking these blocks here. And eat 4. Okay. Down to 10. And the Festivities is the last card. But they actually give us the Connive here, so we're going to be okay. Wow. So just need to drop off someone here. It could be Shore Up. I guess it is Shore Up. Because I just get beefed up by that. And this can be... maybe you? Just keep all our options open. Oh, we lose the... my bad. We lost the Rot Priest there. Oh, because it's 2 damage. Fuck, I forgot. Ooh, okay. My bad. Got a little cocky there. Forgot. Play out the Rot Priest again. This is probably a March of Swirling Mist turn. Forgot about the Warfare. Okay. Swing here. Opponent drops down to 11. Draw, draw. Probably drop off you. Okay. Play at the land. This is going to be a big March turn, I think. Bin a land. Yeah, I totally forgot about the Warfare. I was like, oh, and the Festivities. No problem. We'll just buff them up to 2 toughness. Nope. Not how that card works. Bin the land. Copy you. I think we do this now. We risk the Lightning Strike. X equals 4. Exile the Drake. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Yeah, I don't think we target the Rot Priest. I think it's just like this. Okay, we get a poison off the Rot Priest. Looks like no Lightning Strike. Last card is End the Festivities. Pick off the other Rot Priest. Damn. Okay. We're so close to lethal. I guess we can get lethal off the Connive, can we? Or that's after the damage takes place, right? Okay, I think it's like this still. Rot Priest is okay, but not lethal at this point. I think we're taking as many draws as we can. Tamiyo's safekeeping could get us a lot of life. Okay, don't need this land. Shore Up could be good. Bosiju takes out the Warfare, which means they deal 6 damage. Still lethal. I don't think we're on the Rot Priest win, but it does make a blocker for us. And something else to play this turn. I think it's Tyvar's stand here. Play out the land. Play out you. Hold Shore Up and Bosiju for the Warfare. End here. Flip the next Fable. Squee is the last card. Okay. Fine. Okay. We'll take the Shore Up now just to get the draw. Doesn't change the state of the game. Either we win or we don't here. Target opponent? Okay. That's pretty weird. I don't think it's ever asked me that before. Maybe because I'm on full control now. Okay, draw the card. Okay, fine. So be it. 2 attackers. Yep, they get the treasure. Doesn't matter at this point. Take 4. Alright, Bosiju. And destroy the Warfare. Drop down to 2 and swing back for lethal. And that is game. No flying blockers. Whew. Okay, yeah. There was one turn where I had 1 mana open. I should have, or I could have at least played Shore Up to protect someone from the End the Festivities Mechanized Warfare sweep. But yeah, this deck's still strong, so can still get there. On the draw, no creatures. That's a mull. Okay, double Rot Priest. I will take it. Interesting. Maybe we put back the Tyvar stand and try to keep the card draw. Especially since we're mulliganing. But if we just protect the Rot Priest, we win, right? But if we draw cards, we also win. Let's put back you. We have a lot of protection spells around. There are fewer ways to draw cards. Red. Phoenix Chick. Spell Thief. Do we have time to play the Rot Priest and save protection for it? I don't know that we actually have that much time. I think we're going to drop Rot Priest first. If they play with Fire or Lightning Strike immediately, so be it. We get the first poison counter. But I don't know if we have time to wait until turn 2 against mono red. Okay, second land drop. Sweet freaking sleeves. Alright, they play with fire immediately, which is part of the risk we took, but I do think... I'm not sure you can be that slow against this deck. Down to 18 on the draw. That's all they do, though. Now, this turn, I'm a little more tempted to keep the Rot Priest around. They didn't play another 1-drop, so we're not under massive pressure immediately. So we'll try it. Alright, they decide on their third land drop. Play Squee, that's a lot of damage. That's a little bit tough for us, for sure. We can try the Rot Priest block, shore up, and just hope they don't have the next removal spell. Yeah, it's gotta be like that. Play you, hold up, and shore up. Hope we get lucky this turn. End here. If they have the removal, it's gonna hurt. Okay, they go for it now. We have to try to respond, and if they have the next one, then so be it. Could use March to phase out 2 things, which means even if the Rot Priest dies here, we still get to prevent the Squee from attacking. That's kind of interesting. Let's try X equals 2. Exile one of the bypasses. We'll target our Rot Priest and their Squee. And let's see if they have the next removal spell for the Rot Priest. Both phased out. Okay, only take 2 damage this turn. So do that over the shore up. If they have the next removal spell, then Rot Priest dies, they swing the Squee, and they get the extra token. But this way, even if they picked off the Rot Priest at instant speed, we still get to phase out the Squee, which I think is maybe worth it. Okay, swing for just 2. We go down to 12. They took a while to think there. I wonder if they have one more removal spell. They were trying to decide if they should go face or not. Land is pretty good here. Bypass is interesting, but I think Ivy's even better, because we get the double targets off of it. So let's start with Ivy. No stick there. Wow. Swing for 1. Okay, opponent up to 4 poison now. We hold shore up with double targeting off the Ivy. Kumano, okay, 1 mana down. I don't think they had stick when we attacked last turn, but they could have passed really quickly. So we'll find out shortly. Okay, mono red deep in the tank. They do nothing on their entire turn cycle. I think we passed us. No need to risk the blowout. That's a fantastic draw here. Phoenix Chick can actually block. We can just start targeting things. So we'll target the Rot Priest. Copy it onto the Spell Thief. Sure, take action. Actually, probably would have been better to go security bypass. But this is okay too. Swing here first with just you. Okay. Draw a card. Don't need to play anything else out this turn. Okay, just hold the shore up. Yeah, if we had done the bypass, both creatures could have gotten an unblockable. Or a little bit extra poison. Okay. Mono red goes for the attack. I think we just leave it all here. We can actually take 1 block. Like, this is a fine block to make. 1 damage shouldn't matter. Unless they have the sweeper that does 1 damage to everything. I guess it's not worth it, right? Yeah, not worth it. We take 5. No problem. What else you got? Phoenix Chick cannot block. Not scary. After combat is weird. Okay. And I think we're good here. We'll hold this because they have 2 mana open. Another shore up looks pretty good. I get both are kind of similar in effect, but we'll target here. Take action. Okay, swing with both. Unblockable. Get our connives going. And our poison. Draw. Draw. Drop off one of these bypasses. And drop off the Shredder. Play the land, and last poison counter. Okay. Opponent was very careful that game, but, yeah, couldn't beat the Toxic. Opponent goes first. Yeah, we can keep this. Black, okay. Couldn't start with the tap land here. What do we play on 2 versus mono black? Golgari. All right, well, if they're just going to be fighting, I think we drop our first legendary Ivy here. And if they remove it, so be it. Down to 19. No stick, okay. So you're going to survive. Maybe we go Shredder into combat research this turn. Third land, Gix comes down. So everyone's going to be drawing cards, but we might get there a little bit quicker than the opponent. Play the Shredder here. They haven't shown us any removal yet. I think we go for the combat research on the Shredder. Double spell. Copy. Okay. Connive, we could almost drop off a land. 2/4 is nice because it survives a fight. We could drop off the backup Ivy here, maybe. Let's try it like that. Make the Shredder a little more resilient. And swing for 3. Draw a card. Okay. 4th land, do they have removal is the question. Archfiend, 6/6 flyer. Alright, we can make ours unblockable though. And we have March as well. That is very strong. Okay. Start here. Take action, copy. Everyone is unblockable now. Swing for a good chunk of damage. This does not make it unblockable? As long as it's attacking alone, my bad. Okay, so we'll just safekeeping here. That's fine. Take the target. Okay, we actually want a blue spell around to use a March this turn. When it drops to 14. Double draw. Definitely drop off an island here. Okay. Play out an island and hold the March. World counters go off. Sheldred. Okay, I think we marched that before our turn, maybe. We could take 6 and not give him the card draw. X equals 2. Exile the bypass. I mean, we could take a lot of damage off Shelter this turn. I think we keep him off the card draw and take 6 instead. We're at 23 off the double Tameo safekeeping. Okay, marched away down to 17. This thing could kill them, by the way. Drake is not what you want to see immediately. Okay. All right, start with an attack. Swing for 6. Sheldred is phased out, so we get all our draws off. Stand is nice. Security bypass is okay. Rot Priest is okay as well. I think we just bin one of the lands. Double Rot Priest. I mean, that's not really the win con we're going for at this point. I think we attack with both flyers and Tyvar stand one of them. We probably don't need an extra security bypass, though. Okay. I think we might as well deploy at least one of you. And I guess we deploy the Drake and hold the Tyvar stand in case we need it. Ivy's interesting, but we can't play it this turn anyway. I think I'd rather keep the Rot Priest. It's a little bit cheaper. Okay. And I think we hold Odawara in case we need it to bounce the flyer. Alright, they draw up, so this is their critical turn. They do go up 2 life off the Sheldred. Oh, they tap out. Oh, that's totally fine. Okay. Resolve. We can drop off the Rot Priest then. And block with the Drake if we need to. Sacrifice an enchantment, though. I think we lose one of these security bypasses. And keep the damage off the combat research. That's fine with me. We can still bounce the Archfiend if we need to. Sure, security bypass gone. Okay, lose some more life. Alright, 2 attackers. Do they attack with a flyer or not? They attack with everyone. Okay. So that's just game then, it looks like. I think we just take this chump. Take 7. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Down to 6. Resolve. Okay. Okay. Okay, they get some life here. We move to our turn. Okay, down to 2. And we just play the land in Tyvar. For X equals 4. Target you. Autopay. Take action. Okay, swing for a lot. And get there. Deck's still strong. You don't have to win via poison. It's just one option. On the play. Opponent is in for some trouble this game. Let's go. Alright, get a besiege you down, I think is fine. Drop priest on 1. Opponent does not scoop. They stay in there. Blue do nothing. Okay. Could probably go Rot Priest combat research this turn. See if they have Fading Hope. I don't think so. Double poison. Yeah, no stick. Alright, we're off to the races. 3 poison down, draw a card. A lot of land in hand. Mono blue. I mean, this is a really good draw against mono blue. And we're on the play. Yeah, you can't. Can't win from that position. Alright, thank you for staying all the way to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like, subscribe, and a comment. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.